What causes high blood pressure? You need to know that hypertension is not just one thing. It is divided into primary hypertension and secondary hypertension. Have you ever felt perfectly fine, only to realize at checkup that your blood pressure has been over the roof? That is, that your blood pressure has been very high? Well, if this is you, know that you're not alone. Today, I'll be unmasking the real cause of high blood pressure. You're wondering what actually led to you having high blood pressure, or a friend or a family member having high blood pressure, and what you can do to help. So I'll briefly explain what high blood pressure is, what causes high blood pressure, and what you can do in these situations. So let's dive into it. High blood pressure is the persistent rise in the pressure of blood against your artery walls. So this means the pressure keeps going up. And if it continues this way, subsequently, it's going to cause other health complications like kidney failure, heart attacks, stroke, and the list goes on. The normal blood pressure is 120/80. So if you have something higher than that, maybe say 130/80 going up, and you've checked this more than once, it's not just if you check it today. Maybe if you are going through something, or maybe you experience something that gets you anxious, that means you have high blood pressure. No. But if you check over a period of time, maybe today you've checked and it's 130 above, you check again tomorrow, on separate occasions, and consistently it is high, then that means you have high blood pressure. And in some cases, you may experience headaches, blurred vision, and shortness of breath. In those situations, you need to know that you need immediate medical attention because your blood pressure is really, really high. What causes high blood pressure? You need to know that hypertension is not just one thing. It is divided into primary hypertension and secondary hypertension. Primary hypertension is the most common type of hypertension you see. About 90 to 95% of people with hypertension have primary hypertension. And this usually develops slowly over years with no single identifiable cause. Lifestyle habits that force your heart to work harder to pump blood throughout your body. This extra strain on your heart can narrow or damage your arteries over time. Example, if you are smoking or vaping, you need to know that the nicotine in tobacco and vaping products can damage the lining of your arteries, and over time, this can cause them to narrow. Nicotine also temporarily increases your blood pressure by constricting blood vessels and increasing your heart rate. Another reason your blood pressure can become high is if you are on a diet high in salt and low in potassium. Also, if you are on a diet that is high in saturated and trans fats, it can lead to plaque buildups. That is atherosclerosis, narrowing of your arteries. And if you're drinking too much alcohol and getting little to no physical activity, that is, you are not exercising, this can also contribute to your blood pressure becoming high. Next is weight and age. Carrying extra body weight forces your heart to work harder, as more body mass requires more blood to pump oxygen and nutrients to your tissues. And this would increase the pressure on your artery walls. Also, as we age, our blood vessels naturally stiffens, and this adds to increase our risk of developing high blood pressure. Lastly, genetics and background. High blood pressure also often runs in families. Genetics can cause high blood pressure by giving you a predisposition to it. So this means you inherit genes that make you more likely to develop hypertension, often when combined with lifestyle factors. So if you are not maintaining a healthy lifestyle, maybe you're going about smoking and drinking excessively with no physical activity, no exercise, and you're eating all those meals that are just adding to plague your arteries, then most definitely you may develop high blood pressure. So all these factors can come together or work independently to strain your heart, causing long-term elevation, meaning you now have high blood pressure. Secondary hypertension, on the other hand, is a type that is caused by an underlying health condition. It can be as a result of kidney disease, sleep apnea, thyroid issues, or certain medications. So what you need to do is maintain a healthy lifestyle. Eat your vegetables and your fruits, exercise. It doesn't have to be stressful or too strenuous. Remember, stress is also a contributing factor to high blood pressure. And please rest. You need to get at least 6 to 7 hours of rest every single day. This will just help put all your organs at ease so that they can work for you effectively, because you are not a machine. Do not forget this. And if you're actually diagnosed with high blood pressure, monitor your blood pressure daily. Keep a record of what your results are so that you can follow up with your doctor. And lastly, take your medications as prescribed. Do not skip your dose. Do not double dose. If you're confused, please reach out to your doctor and ask questions. If you're experiencing any side effects, instead of discontinuing your medication, communicate with your doctor or your pharmacist so that he can switch to something more suitable for you. When you're checking your blood pressure, the result you get above is your systolic blood pressure. That is the pressure in your artery when your heart beats. That's that 130, 140, whatever figure you get, that is systolic blood pressure. And the one you get below is diastolic blood pressure, the pressure in your artery when your heart relaxes. So that's the 80, 90, whatever result pops up. If you find this video useful, do well to like and share to people that may need this. Turn on your notification bell so you would be the first to be notified when I drop the next video. And until then, lead a healthy life.